How often have you said over the last several months, I wish I had a new experience, or I'm ready for a new experience? Maybe your experience of life has seemed same over and over and over again, day after day after day. If that's true, I have good news for you. The fastest way to have a new experience of life, an experience that you long to have, something that would be valuable and beautiful and important for you, the fastest way is for you to create it, is for you to create that experience for another person. Maybe it's an experience of hope or joy or love or freedom or forgiveness. Whatever you're noticing you're really missing right about now, you can give yourself to create that experience with another person. Now, maybe that sounds counterintuitive. Maybe you're saying to yourself, I can't give what I don't have. Let's imagine that you actually have everything you need. You have it already. You already have what you need to create an experience in life that you long to have. It's already embedded in the DNA of you. Think of it this way. If you didn't have what it took to create the experience, then you wouldn't long for the experience. That experience is being birthed or being prompted from somewhere. And again, maybe that sounds weird or counterintuitive, but let's look at the alternative. The alternatives are what? Wait around for someone to create that for you, or wait for the circumstances to magically align so that life looks the way that you want it to look and that you get to have joy, or that you then get to have peace. Or maybe try to extort that experience from someone you know who you think owes it to you, and manipulate your way into having that experience. You see, there's really only one way to have the experience that you're committed to have in life, and that is to give it. And when you decide to do that, when you choose that, then it becomes generative. It continues and it flows and it ripples out of you to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. And it creates this continual flow that some would call legacy. That your imprint, even in a small or short or brief moment with another human being, winds its way out and creates something beautiful for generations to enjoy and appreciate. Being a chooser means you get to decide how you spend your energy. You decide what you create and the experience of life you're committed to have with others. And since it's generative, you share in that experience, the one you're creating for other people. And it ripples and it flows, it creates a synergy that you get to enjoy with another person. And not just that person, but imagine that it reaches the person you're with and then they share it and it goes to new people, people you haven't met, people you don't know yet, and far out into the future, and creates legacy and beauty and is an expression of life worth having. And maybe you're still saying, well, how can I give what I don't have? I don't believe it. It's a great question. Notice you're assuming that you don't have it. If I assume I don't have something, then I am continually going to be looking for it outside myself, to have it, to take it in a sense, like to grab it and to have it come into me. What if I assume the opposite? What if I assume that I do have it to give, and that because I'm a chooser, I get to choose to give it, even if I maybe don't feel like it in the moment, that I can steward and marshal my energies towards this experience. The crazy thing is sometimes sharing my authentic experience, even if it's painful, creates beauty and connection and vulnerability for another person. And it's something that gets shared. So to wrap up, I invite you to participate fully in this guided meditation that I know will support you in releasing some of your doubts about what you have to give and energizing you to go ahead and give it. All right, let's take a deep breath in through your nose and then let it out. Nice and slow, fill your belly in and let it out. And as you breathe, you become aware of your body, your feet, your toes, your legs, your hips, your belly, your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your neck, and your head, all the way to the top. And notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. And now move deeper into your body and become weightless. It's as if you are floating. You have a new perspective. Things are getting clearer. And from this vantage point, the value that you are begins to open up in a new way. The vision becomes clear and bright and distinct. Possibilities open up like doors all around you, and you are energized. And as you see it coming to pass, hear the voice and feel the truth of who you are designed to become. And you realize it's possible to have something new, even unprecedented, novel, unheard of, uncommon, limitless possibility where both success and failures are simply opportunities for learning, for growth, just another step along the path, along the journey. You hear the reality, you see the vision, you speak it out. You are, in this moment, brand new, and all things are possible for you. You look at your life, your relationships, and you consider yourself completely unfettered, not weighed down by the burdens of fear or unforgiveness or performance or scarcity. And you see yourself flying, soaring above the clouds, seeing the impact of your life and the unlimited possibilities of the legacy that you leave behind. And you are free. You soar. You realize that you are not bound by your history. You are not bound by what you think you have or don't have. You're not bound by your experience or your circumstances or your incompetence or your competence. And you are fully empowered to choose in every moment. You are free. Choose out of the context of your vision. What is it that you long for? And you feel the limiting beliefs or unresourceful conversations peel off your body and fall away like dead skin. You are powerful. You are complete. You are an image bearer, flesh and spirit, temporal and eternal. And your power comes from fully engaging how you're designed and your ability to reinvent and shift who you are being in any and every moment to continue to create an experience worth having for you and those around you. And you embrace this invitation. You live your life from a new conversation, a new revelation. You live as beloved, not as if something you need to earn, but something that simply is. And you wonder in awe at the space, at the clearing, at the invitation this creates for people around you. And you continue on and on and on and realize and recognize the power that comes through you as you declare who you are and you take joy in the uniqueness of you. As you come back into your body and settle in, you feel rejuvenated, new, alive. And you embrace the possibility of the present as you give the gift of you with passion and abandon, joy and freedom. Open your eyes. Who's the first person that comes to your mind? What experience are you longing to have with them? Take a risk and go create it. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, share your experience. I would love to hear from you.